Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100, so it's time they get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah. Press it in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show. Yeah, Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show.
Yes, Night Owl Edition, and the Jaffo is hanging around with us. Well, I'm telling you, man, that logo is fire, JP. I gotta tell
you. I do appreciate that logo.
that logo is fire. Welcome to the Super Forum 252 edition of the Mizzle Dub Show.
That kid's voice just sounds more groaner and groaner each time I hear that intro. Good God.
And JP, the appreciation is right back at you, my friend.
Yes, indeed.
So welcome. Boy, a lot of things going on in the world of sports. Major League Baseball has its final 8 in the playoff race as the division series kicks off on Saturday, but the game tonight that took place in Milwaukee, well, one of the old Mets slogans is, you gotta believe, and it looked all for naught for the Brewers for the Mets in Milwaukee as the Brewers jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the 7th, and it looked like it was going to be over for the team in Flushing, Queens, as Jake Bauers and Sal Frelick went back-to-back in the 7th. But in the 9th, the Mets rallied as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who never lacks for the moment, hit a 3-run homer to right center field, and then Starling Marte with an RBI single. And in the American League, or in the National League, it is division foes against division foes in the division series as the Mets travel to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies. And the San Diego Fathers, you have our support, beat L.A. Beat L.A.
Even though they're a Southern California team, but still beat L.A. I despise the Dodgers more than I despise the Padres.
Yes. And in the American League, we have division rivals as the Detroit. I'm telling you, if you have not watched the Detroit Tigers play baseball, folks, you are in for it because this young team, they can pitch, and they play very good, fundamentally sound defense. But Stephen Vogt, his first year on the job in Cleveland, has done a fantastic job. And Cleveland is a very good team, and also they have one of the best hitters in baseball in Jose Ramirez, who can absolutely rake on both sides of the plate. Of course, in the mid-70s to early 80s, the Royals and Yankees was as intense of a rivalry as it was in baseball during the playoffs. Their first being in the playoffs since 1980, as the Yankees and Royals get together. And like I said, if you have not seen Bobby Witt Jr. play, folks, you are in for a treat. That second-year man absolutely can play some ball.
Yeah.
So all 4 games are starting on Saturday. Of course, the American League series with the Royals and Yankees and Guardians and Tigers. You can catch all that on TBS. And, of course, the National League, Mets, Phillies, and Dodgers, Padres, you can catch that on Fox and Fox Sports. But as it says in my headline, the NFC South once again did not disappoint as the Buccaneers and the Falcons went back and forth. No defense was played in Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, no.
As it went into overtime.
We did say that this division was going to be just as fun as the AFC South. And go figure.
Correct.
NFC South, AFC South. Both are tremendously good.
Well,
the hardest man in the industry. What's up, Mel?
Well, it was a back and forth seesaw battle. It looked like the Buccaneers were going to escape, but the Falcons rallied down as Young Woku kicks a game-tying field goal, and then the Falcons marched down the field in overtime. And here's the ironic twist in that game was Drake London, who had a fantastic game. And if you had Drake London in your fantasy league, he got you some points tonight. Which Baker Mayfield got me points.
Kyle Pitts actually got some points too.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts actually caught the ball today.
Sheesh, it's a miracle.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not JP's comment. Here we Go ahead and respond. I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
I'm not giving the Elway my time of day right now. I'm not focusing on that. I already made my comment. I said, "What? Put your money where your mouth is, bro."
Well, I think JP shares your sentiment.
Put your money where your mouth is.
But yes, absolutely.
Just because you don't think we ain't got Devontae Adams out there, brother, eight games, 8 in a row. So that's all I gotta say.
Well, the ironic twist about that is Drake London got hurt on the play, and then his replacement, Kaderl Hodge, catches the game-winning touchdown for the Falcons as the Falcons get the win.
And we beat y'all with Jimmy Garoppolo. So, what are you saying? We beat y'all with Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
Heck, Jamarcus Russell went 10 for 11 against the Broncos in one game, and they put up 59 points.
Hell, we beat y'all with Kerry fucking Collins as our quarterback. So, what are you saying, bro? Like I said, I'm continue to say, put your money where your mouth is, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at that. So
by the way, we do have a first place tie in the NFC South, which technically goes to the Falcons by way of their head-to-head win of the Buccaneers. But they will see each other again in 3 weeks. But again, as it was this past week,
the schedulers did that very, very well.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hey, hold on. Losers get the pick.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's interesting. What Falcons and Buccaneers both go to 3-2. Kirk Cousins sets a Falcons record as he was shredding the Buccaneers defense to the atonement.
Before you continue to say that, there's one thing that I want to say. The reason why Kirk Cousins was doing all that, because the middle of the fucking field was open.
Yes, it was.
Every time he looked right, he came back to the middle.
Oh.
When he went left, he came right back to the middle. That's all I saw. And boy.
The scene
needed to go to the sideline and talk to his fucking hands. You could not be more open.
And the funny, but here's the funny thing about that was before he was looking like the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7, looking at his hands. He had 9 catches for $105 and 2 TDs. So the man was having a heck of a game. Along with,
if he catches that ball, we're not talking overtime. I think the Falcons go down there and score.
Hey, I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue that.
We are not last in the division, sir. There is a 3-way tie for second place with the Chiefs. Everybody's 2-2 except the Chiefs. So, calm your jets there, player.
But the Chiefs are slowly becoming a mash unit, losing all their weapons on offense.
Hey. As long as they got the zebras in their back pocket, they're okay.
I didn't want to see you went there.
Dave. Oh, I'm going there all year long until otherwise.
JP, we will get to that subject in just a minute. As we are recapping Thursday Night Football between the Buccaneers.
The East Rutherford Giants. Fuck the Jets. He wants to be in East Rutherford? Go to the fucking Giants and play with Danny Dimes. How about that, motherfucker?
Translation, we're not going to heed to your demands. So we're not going to, in other words, we're not going to do right by you. Anyway.
Well, honestly, he's going to the highest bidder, pretty much. As long as it's not the fucking Chiefs. Well,
I don't think they would trade within their division. Because I know
the Vikings and the damn Bears have done it. And the Lions. TJ Hawkinson, really? You gonna trade that man into a division?
I get it. But if Mark was to trade within the division, Al would get up from his grave and ninja kick marking
no,
this day.
we wouldn't have to, Al wouldn't have to do nothing. Raider Nation knows where Al Mark Davis live. That man would need a whole plethora of fucking security to walk around Earth if he allowed that shit to happen. And Telesco will be fired.
Pitts had 7 catches for 88 yards. Mooney 9 catches for $105 and 2 TDs. Drake London 12 catches for $154. Kirk Cousins, again, like I said, Kirk Cousins set a Falcons record, throwing for 509 yards with 4 touchdowns and 1 interception, which we thought was going to be the costly interception. But the Buccaneers shot themselves in the foot with a holding penalty. They were already in field goal range, but the holding penalty held them back, which led the Falcons to tie the game in regulation, of course. Hodge with the win in overtime. Like I said, fantastic game, back and forth, as you would expect with the NFC South. Buccaneers ran the ball very well. They ran for 160 yards. We're 2 of 3 in the red zone. Falcons were 2 of 4 in the red zone. But it was just the Buccaneers defense could not make the tackle, or as Oos likes to say, Todd Bowles was being Todd Bowles, and you can let Oos Oos can do it. But I mean, Baker was once again efficient. 19 of 24, 180 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interception. Rashard White ran the ball well. He ran for 72 yards on 2 carries. Godwin had 5 catches. Mike Evans had 5 catches. Kate Otten had 3 catches. But it was just, this is one of those whoever, he's not Zelly, but I mean,
I agree with Zelly. Yeah,
the man stood through.
He was swinging that ball like he was 110%.
And now here comes the Texas bias.
Bevo. You know what? I think JP was just waiting for Baker Mayfield to lose. This is just perfect for now because now he can throw in that OU because he had to swallow his pride that last night when he found out Trent Williams with the OU, and he had to admit that his third favorite player to come out of OU. So now that he's sitting here with Baker lost, see, I knew it. That shit was just waiting.
But here,
hey, he's part Mason. He is part Mason. We're assholes and just by birth.
It is their birth rat.
Exactly.
Hook 'em horns. Hook 'em.
I mean, we know that's the deal. I knew JP could not wait.
Oh, he was foaming. He was foaming at the mouth. Needless to say,
if you guys could have seen JP's face when my cousin said Trent Williams went to OU,
he wanted to cry. And speaking of stuff, 2 interesting games later on today in college football. We got 25th ranked UNLV at home against 3-1 Syracuse.
Sir, it's not midnight yet. We're still on Thursday.
Oh, it's still Thursday? Okay. Does Colorado
accustomed to doing this shit late?
Does Colorado have a chance to win the Big 12? The Arizona
Pac-12?
The Arizona Wildcats might have something to say about that. But I mean, quiet as it's kept. Colorado is 4-1, but right now
they left the Pac-12 too.
Arizona, yeah, they're in the Big 12.
No, Colorado.
Oh yeah, they went back to the Big 12.
This whole alignment shit is ridiculous.
I know. Heartbroken. I mean, right now, as it stands, you have Texas Tech, Colorado, and BYU all 2-0 in the conference. But right now, BYU is ranked 7th. The Mormons are in the Big 12, yes. The Steve Youngs are in the Big 12, yes. Yes, they are. They're doing very well. They are 3-1 on the season. But right now, everybody is staring at Brigham Young University as they are 5-0 on the season, 17th ranked overall. Kansas State is ranked 20th. The Big 12 have 4 ranked teams in their conference. Iowa State ranked 16th. Utah ranked 18th. Kansas State ranked 20th. And, of course, BYU ranked 17th in the Big 12.
I'm subject. I forgot the Transformers had a version of Soundwave. The Autobots. I mean, I forgot the Autobots had a version of Soundwave.
And you can tell that was a black man doing the voice too.
150% on that.
But yeah, Falcons get the win 36-30. Tomorrow.
Good game.
Yes, it is. Oh, Zelly,
man, this is
as much I was out there. Zelly, as much as I would love to go, I have to be at the church tomorrow to do the soundboard because the women are having a revival. Because this was a game I really, really wanted to go to, but I gave my word and I got to honor my word. Next home game, dadgummit, going.
Hot damn it. See, this is wish I could just jump on we had a private jet. And I just jump on the plane to come.
Well, they're supposed to be doing that fast train from California to Vegas. So I mean
yeah, you know what? I'll probably be 50 by the time that shit gets done. You see what Zelly just said?
No, okay. So, okay, damn it,
Destructicons.
Okay, so Zelly, damn it. I'll be. Doggone it. Okay, so. No, I can't say the other game is because I'll be in a certain area during that time, so I can't do that game. Okay. First off, when the San Jose Sharks come to the Fortress, I want tickets for those. Even though my team is going to be sorry again this year, I do want to see the young Sharks get their feet wet. Okay, so as far as UNLV goes, not like I said somewhere. They don't know what the. I could be in Utah for what it's worth.
You're going to fucking Utah?
Yeah, go watch the Utah Mormons play some hockey.
Oh, you know what? Do they sell here? This is why it's open for them. I love it. Do they sell liquor at this arena?
Well, I know at the Delta Center they do sell beer for Utah Jazz games. They're $11.13. Even though the Cleveland Cavaliers are winning because there is $8.78 for a 16-ounce cup of beer at Cleveland Cavaliers game.
Like I said when you sent that to me, whoever I'm going with, my Ninjas, first 3 rounds on me.
In Cleveland,
like 4 or 5 people. That is like $30 for a beer. Hey, I got that.
Okay, so Zelly, listen to me. November 16th.
Yeah, get that donkey team.
UNLV at home against San Diego State. I want tickets for that one. And the Fremont Cannon against UNR. So those are my 2 games.
Nope. Wait. Nope. College football will be over by the time I come out there. Shit.
True.
Shit. Oh, Zelly, I'll be out there in January for sure, bro.
Bless you, Mr. Daniels. Bless you, sir.
But yeah, I'll definitely be out there, Zelly, in January.
But yeah, UNLV is taking on Syracuse tomorrow. UNLV coming in 25th ranked.
Are you playing in the Winter Brawl? Are you playing in the Winter Brawl?
I don't know if Zelly's playing in the Winter War.
I'm asking him. That's what I know he's watching. I'm asking him.
Oh, okay. And then also tomorrow we got Sparty, Michigan State in Autzen at Autzen taking on the Oregon Ducks, the 6th ranked Oregon Ducks. Both games will be on the Fox families. UNLV and Syracuse will be on Fox Sports 1. That kicks off at 6. Also at 6, Michigan State taking on Oregon.
Michigan.
My beloved Bulldogs in the Deep South oldest rivalry. They'll be at home against Auburn, trying to bounce back off that heartbreaker against Alabama. And, of course, Auburn coming off that horrible loss, blowing a lead. Possible upset alert. Which is the possible upset alert, JP? And Zelly says, it's definitely in the air, to be honest, taking this offseason very seriously. He really wants to hit somebody in the spring.
Well, even if I don't get to see you play when I come out there, it'll still be good to see you nonetheless, because I didn't get to see you the first time I was out there. So
He wants to fellowship. Oh, so you think Sparty has a chance to upset the Ducks?
hell no.
Oh, interesting.
Hell no.
Well,
No. Mm-mm.
Well, you know what, Zelly? The Tie can go F themselves. Damn elephants. That's just the bulldog. That's just the bulldog in me.
Hey, well, I have no dog in the fight when it comes to Alabama because I won't see them unless it's a national title game or they happen to schedule it that way. But I don't like Alabama at all.
All
never
right.
Did, never will.
College game day will get ready for an experience they never had before because they're coming to the Bay Area.
And I will be there.
They're not ready. But yes, Pat McAfee in the game.
And Marshawn Lynch is the game day picker. Guess.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, they're ready because Marshawn's going to be straight up East Oakland like it's the thing to do up there in Berkeley, California. As of course the U takes on the Golden.
And your boy Mizzle will be there watching the game because unfortunately his little big brother is a Miami fan. I don't know how that happened or where something went wrong there. Whatever. Yes, sir. I am going to Berkeley Saturday. My brother is a U fan, so the U is playing Cal. So this is his birth month. So mom's got tickets for all of us to go to take little brother to go watch his favorite college football team. So again, well, I'm just gonna say this: if he's watching, I have seen his team twice live. Can we count on one hand how many times I've seen my team? So, no, this is not me saying that I'm a U fan because, damn, that team. It's chop all day. Chop all day. Nonetheless, yes, Mizzle will be in Berkeley. Might go live. You never know. Well, all I got to say is he's the youngest. Do I have to say anything else?
I really can't believe opening day for hockey is next week.
Are we there already?
Yeah, we are.
And basketball is about to be here in what?
Yeah,
other 3 weeks.
BS basketball starts tomorrow.
Well, I'm not talking about BS basketball. I'm talking about when the season.
That's about regular season. Okay.
About 20 up to 20 seasons. Under 3 weeks.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I think we got at least about 19 days until the NBA actually starts.
To which we will do our yearly NBA preview show like we do the NFL.
We got preview shows for anything. Hell, if you guys actually do a hockey one, we'll do that.
To where we will do our... Well, Mizzle has 2 non-homer picks. Or 2 homer picks and 1 non-homer pick.
Yep, Philly and the Warriors.
Although Steve Kerr said that he is very impressed with the Warriors' conditioning this offseason. It's definitely paid dividends.
Looney. Yeah. Looney looks like
he been in the gym.
This is Looney.
He been in the gym.
Skinny. Hey, you know what though? I know he lost all that weight and everything, but I hope that he worked on his hands. I hope he worked on his hands because
Come on, dunk the ball.
That fucker can't
dunk
catch pick and
roll. The ball.
Yeah,
like Dikembe used to say, dunk on them.
Optimus is dying. Oh, this is where Rodimus Prime is born.
Oh, do not grieve. For soon I will be one with the Matrix.
I won't. We're live.
Ultra Magnus. It is you, old friend.
Ultra. Yes.
And a fun fact.
This is when he became Rodimus Prime, though, right?
Yes. Arise,
Yeah,
Rodimus Prime.
this is Returns of Rodimus. Yeah.
But just a fun fact, folks. Because every little kid was crying when Optimus Prime died and wrote letters to Hasbro. Now, for those that know their animated cartoons, 1 year later, G.I. Joe the movie came out. Now, for those that don't know, Duke was originally supposed to die in G.I. Joe the movie. But because of the outrage of Optimus Prime dying in Transformers the movie, they made Duke go into a coma. So it's just a little fun fact, FYI. And there's actually scenes of Duke dying. You can find it on YouTube. It's all over the doggone place. But yeah, Duke was really supposed to die in G.I. Joe the cartoon. But because of the outrage of Optimus, which is why Optimus came back in the cartoon series, because the fans were not feeling Rodimus as a Prime.
But wait, but how do you kill off the leader? Like I don't get that. When Optimus became black, I was like, hold on, what are we doing here?
Yes, Zelly, yes, and did I mention yes? Absolutely yes.
See, Zelly, you know what? The only difference that we got is you a damn Bronco fan. Shit. But yes.
But yes.
Yes. I would say that if they were playing the Marlins. Yes.
But here's why I say that.
Okay, Deb's going professional.
Yes, I am.
Sorry.
But here's why I say that. Because first off, I'm sure you are, Mr. Hurley.
Wow, just to watch LeBron and his son play basketball together? That's all that season's going to be about.
But nah, Zelly, here's why I think the Padres will beat the Dodgers in the division series. Just for the simple standpoint is the Dodgers pitching is not strong, especially their starting pitching. They have one good start. They have one good starter, and that's it. And Fernando Tatis Jr. likes to hit at Dodger Stadium. That's like his home away from home. And just the fact is, look, here's the thing. And this is what makes having the 3 wildcard team kind of fun in baseball, because as you're seeing with the Tigers, as you're seeing with the Royals, and as you're seeing with the Mets, and you saw it last year with the Diamondbacks, all you got to do is get in. Okay? Now keep this in mind. Last day of the season was September the 29th. And here we are, about to be October the 4th. So you're talking 1, 2, 3, basically 5 days. It'll be 6 days since the Dodgers last played a game. Same with the Yankees, same with the Guardians, same with the Phillies. Well, let me say this. You can say what you want about the Astros, bashing trash cans, this, and the third. The fact is, even with all that stuff, they still kept getting to the ALCS because they really are a good baseball team. Even though people won't give them the credit, they've been. Why do you think the Yankees are very happy that the Astros are gone? Because they've been their daddy. Like Paige, who's your daddy? The Houston Astros have been the Yankees' daddy in this run that the Astros have been on. But that's just kudos to the Tigers, because the Tigers, like I said, the Tigers and the Royals, good pitching, great bullpens on both sides, but they both play very good, fundamentally sound defense. Because, I mean, you look at the Royals. They won their games by a final score of 1-0 and 2-1.
Good baseball.
Which is normally the type of scoring that you get in postseason baseball, because it's about pitching, defense, and timely hitting. Again, well, okay. Here's the thing with the trash cans, and I've said this many times on this show. I can know your hand release when you're throwing the pitch. I can know what pitch you're throwing. I can know where exactly you're going to throw it to. It is still up on me to barrel the damn baseball. It would be one thing if the Astros were banging trash cans and were hitting home runs on every consecutive pitch like it's the damn Bugs Bunny cartoon back in the day. But that was not the case. They were still striking out immensely. And again, sign stealing has been going on since the beginning of baseball, and it's not going to stop. It just isn't. Now, some people will get caught, and some people are just better at hiding it. The Astros, not so much. But I think the advantage for the Padres is their pitching, because like I said, the Dodgers starting pitching is very suspect. And plus, again, the Dodgers will have been rested for like 5-6 days, which, again, in a game like baseball where everything is about timing and rhythm, you don't want to lose that. And then when you've been, and I know they've been practicing taking BP and all that stuff, but right now, San Diego's on a hot streak just like the Tigers and Royals are. And I know for me, I want chaos because I would love nothing more than a Tigers Royals ALCS, just for giggles.
Anybody but the Dodgers.
Yeah, anybody but the Dodgers, anybody but the Yankees. That's just how I feel. And then on the flip side, you got the Mets and Phillies. And this is the great thing about having.
Good.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
That's gonna be so.
We want to talk about passionate fan bases. We're talking about Philadelphia and Flushing, Queens, New York. Well, here's the thing about that. If Trout changes positions, if he becomes a corner outfielder or a first baseman, you can make the trade because he when he's in there, he's still going to be Mike Trout. Yeah. But the thing is, it's that ridiculous contract, and if you're gonna try to make the Angels eat up most of that contract, if you're the team that is trying to trade for him. And I know Trout has done the right thing and has done everything he could to possibly make the Angels win. That ownership group has been ridiculous, almost as ridiculous as the A's. It's well, we all know Shohei was not leaving Southern California, but here's the thing. But now here's the thing, Shohei, October baseball is different. It is very, very different. And this will be the biggest stage you will ever be on in your baseball life. And I will guarantee you, if the Dodgers, again, are one and done like they were last year to the Diamondbacks, and they lose to a division rival for the second consecutive year, or a third consecutive year, because remember, the last time the Padres and Dodgers played back in 2022, the Padres beat them in 4 games. And the Padres advanced to the NLCS before losing to Philadelphia when Bryce Harper had the tremendous home run in Game 4 or in Game 5 to seal the pennant for Philadelphia. So
yes,
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Zelly, I'm hoping that they stay where they're moving to for the short future per se. I hope they stay in West Sacramento. I really do. I really do. Why? It's not because I'm an A's fan. The Giants have come to town. We'll go watch my Giants play baseball, And I can check out some baseball. It's a lot closer. I can actually, instead of driving all the way to Oakland or San Francisco, I can just go to West Sacramento, which is 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from where I'm at. So I really hope they stay in West Sac. But yeah, they're coming to Vegas, though. I think they're coming to Vegas.
Or are they? We don't know. There's still issues with that. But then again, when you're dealing with a jackass like John Fisher, would you expect anything less?
And they might end up in Portland.
The Portland Athletics. But be it as it may, now, when it comes to certain subjects on this show, we will talk about it one time, and we will leave it alone because other sports shows like to harp on and keep going on and on and on. Um,
Yeah.
Hodge Malik Williams is saying thank you for giving me the opportunity because
They lost a beat.
they did not lose a beat, putting up 59 on a very solid Fresno State team this past weekend. I mean, you got UNLV saying this, you got him saying that. I mean, who? I mean, really, if you missed out on your money, that's on you. And if they promised you money and the school didn't give it to you, well, I don't know. But Coach Odom and his Rebels have not lost a beat, and I don't expect them to lose a beat. I still think them to be the class of the Mountain West Division, and handle business against a very talented Syracuse team on officially tomorrow, since it is officially October the 4th.
Yes. Now you can speak on tonight's
Yes.
or today's college football games and tomorrow's.
I cannot stand you. I can't stand you.
And you know what? I'm shocked.
Five nights.
Nobody has not asked me about. No one in the comments that have brought up how do I feel about the whole Devontae Adams situation.
Well, we were getting to that because as I was,
that's where we're going. Okay.
No, because that's why I was saying there are certain subjects on this show that we will talk about, and we'll only do it one time because we don't like to go on and on and on and harp about it like Stephen A. Smith in First Take.
Yes.
But
all the sports networks,
yes.
That's their biggest. Well, they've been talking about this since the moment he got traded to the Raiders. So
yeah. So apparently, Devontae Adams has asked the Raiders. He has formally asked them to trade him. But something funny that Phil Villapiano said a season ago about Devontae Adams apparently now is starting to rear its ugly head because let's go back to not this season, but a couple of seasons ago, folks. Josh McDumass's first season, where he called out a certain quarterback, and a certain quarterback got butthurt about it, and thus now you see him now being in New Orleans. Fast forward 2 seasons later, now it's Devontae. Became a father, had a son. Basically took more than the, I guess, time originally given for him to come back. Then all of a sudden, he comes up with an injury when the coach says you're going to play in the preseason and decides to have an injury and doesn't play. Then he's getting called out by coaches and a key player, which they didn't say who the key player was, but given that it was all
Max fucking Crosby. It was Max.
Yes.
Hence the reason why they probably told. I mean, now I understand why Max was not at the game.
Are you saying that Max was a fight Tay?
No, I'm not saying not to fight Tay. I'm just saying it's okay. Let's go back and let's lead up to what it is with Devontae.
Here we go.
It seems like this it come out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this has been brewing for a minute. And I'm gonna tell you where it probably started. Besides the simple fact of the matter that they got rid of Derek Carr. That's the reason why he came to Las Vegas. Okay. You said a little bit of it right then and there. Remember when, like you said, AP said, if you're healthy,
you're
going to play in the preseason.
Correct.
The next day, Devontae Adams came out there and said, I am not playing. I haven't got my jersey dirty in the preseason game since I've been drafted. There's your riff right there. Your head coach and your star player is not on the same page. Your head coach said you're going to play. And another thing that's been swirling around is that a lot of the players ain't been rubbed the wrong way by Devontae. Like a few players have to tell them to chill out. This ain't about you. And I believe that Netflix series rubbed some players the wrong way too. if you heard anything about Devontae, it was more when he first came, it was about we. And then now it turned into about me. And so now let's fast forward to the Carolina Panthers game. The business decision was about Jack Jones and also Devontae Adams. Because it seems like we all know Devontae ain't a excuse me, he don't like the block. When he won't. So it looked like the blocking wasn't there. He wasn't running his routes. So and the thing is he came when he went on the K Adams show, he had already requested the trade the day before.
So
now, hold on. Now, I don't blame. I give Tay a good 75% of the blame for this, but I also give my organization the blame for it as well, because they didn't get the right quarterback. He came here to play with Derek Carr. Derek Carr was gone. After Derek Carr was gone, we didn't get the quarterback to get it. But to me, on top of that is, if you listen to it, he was talking about, it was almost like patting his stats. He only cares about his stats. And we know who he only wants to play with. He only wants to play with Aaron Rodgers or Derek Carr. But it seems like that the locker room, and another thing, notice he was not voted a captain this year. That also says a lot too. So something in that locker room wasn't right. And then I think him and AP had
or
something.
Or the locker room. Or the locker room was not buying his BS.
100%.
And perhaps telling him, hey, either get on board or get the F out.
Yeah, I think he was the one that was not on board. Everybody else is bought in. I'm just thinking, but the thing is, he lobbied for AP. Got it. Lobbied for Getsy. We got it. Familiarity. So I don't understand how the season is not at a wash yet. We're 2-2.
2-2.
We're still in the thick of things.
And playing a very winnable game on Sunday.
Well, according to Zelly, it ain't gonna happen. But whatever.
Well, Bo Nix needs to throw for more than 60 yards.
Well, I'm just gonna say 8 in a row.
That too.
But anyway, back to Tay. And so we can move on about it, because I'm over it. He don't look here. Put it this way: he don't want to be here. Bye. That's it. 100%. All that shit you talked about that you wanted to be here, yada yada yada. You went up there on the podium and said you bought in. You went multiple. Oh, thank you. And it just makes me feel so. I miss this dude so much. Man, you didn't make. Hold on, yeah, I know you posted that, but you didn't just made me forget about what I want to do. But yeah, Kobe, man, yeah, straight up. But all that stuff that issue was talking. So this is the same stunt he pulled when he was in Green Bay. And so what? So do you think? Cool. Go. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, Kiss, if you're watching this, but you know what though? Go ahead, take him, because guess what? Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be there next year, and guess what that means? Devontae gonna be pissed off because he went to go play with Aaron Rodgers, and that's the reason why he left Green Bay, because of the uncertainty of Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, we'll take your second round pick and Hassan Reddick, and you guys can have Devontae Adams.
And let me just get this out the way. And I am going on record and saying this at 12:09 a.m. on Friday, October the 4th, because there are some people in my fan base that want him, and I'm like, no, 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 no. And did I mention no? Because as
Oh,
Mizzle
you
just
don't
mentioned,
want to give us Ayuk? You don't want to ask for Ayuk?
then what's the use of paying Ayuk all that money?
100%.
If that
Well,
was
Devontae's contract is a little bit cheaper.
if that was the end game all along. But again, as you just mentioned, Tay doesn't like to block.
Mm-mm.
You have to block as a wide receiver to play for Kyle Shanahan because this is predicated off of the running game. And if you don't
Preach.
block, your ass on the sideline.
Preach.
That's just what it is. And not to mention that locker room in Santa Clara is together. Despite all the crap that they've gone through, that locker room is together. And plus, I don't need a diva making bigger divas out of Ayuk and Debo because they're starting to become divas. Okay? And Debo, I love you, but what the heck was you wearing? I'm not. What was that? What was you wearing? Were you trying to look like Beyonce with that outfit you had on? Like, bruh, no. 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 Were you trying to look like Lil, or were you trying to look like Lil Nas X? Which one is it? Because I don't know.
Wow.
Have you seen it?
I have not, but
Oh,
let me piggyback. Let me
Hold
piggyback
on.
off what you said about the locker room.
I got to send you this. Hold on. You gonna be like,
Okay.
what?
I want to piggyback off what you said about the locker room. Clearly, the Raiders locker room is together.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Tay's not on board because they said, like you said, they said a certain player stepped up and said something to Tay. Who you think that is? Who's the only other vocal person in that locker room?
Max.
So let's
Zelly,
keep it. Let's keep it.
Stop it, Zelly. Stop it right now. It is sent to your Instagram, and you're going to be like, "What in the hell?"
All right,
because that's just no. Damn it, no. See.
While carrying a man purse.
I rest my case. Yeah. That's the song in the background.
Oh, I didn't play the music. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
with a Louis Vuitton, with a Louis Vuitton bag.
Hey, but you know what though? It ain't as bad as about what Dwayne Wade wore though, bro. Let's be real. Dwayne Wade had the worst of the worst of the worst. I mean, that's bad.
I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue that.
Dwayne Wade had on.
Not gonna argue that. Not gonna argue that.
Back to the locker room thing. I just think that, like, yeah, I agree with you that you said the Niners locker room is neat, it's sharp. You know what I'm saying? They're one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Raiders is building right now, and it seems like it's getting there because I guess I don't know, man. I think Tay. I'm not hating on Tay. I'm just more like, bro, if you don't want to be here, just get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, let's just get this over with. Let's not harp it on because all it is the more that it harps.
Mm-hmm.
We can say right now, these first few weeks, okay, it's not an issue. But the longer he's there, it's going to be an issue because every day that these players get interviewed, Devontae. We're not even talking about that we just beat the Browns.
Mm-hmm. It's more about what's up at 17. Why 17 this, 17 that, exactly. and you're to the white door.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm glad Zelly is still watching. But every time the Raiders have went through a turmoil or something that happens with drama, we play the Broncos the week after, and we just beat them Oh, I just had to throw that out there. Look it up. It's true because somebody just put that shit on Twitter.
My.
Every time the Oregon is an egg, the Gruden emails, we played the Broncos afterwards.
All I know is this. Today is about to be another example. Oh, no. Well, I'll be muting the TV on Sunday.
Oh, you got Joe Buck doing your game?
It's not on Monday night.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ness. If it's not Joe Buck, it has to be. It ain't Tony Romo because you like Tony Romo.
It's
right?
Brady.
That's where I was gonna go next. Oh, bro, have you listened to him? Let's be real. Have you listened to him? Because I haven't yet.
I listened to. He did the Cowboys Browns game, and what other game did he do?
You wasn't impressed? Because I've not heard him.
Well, I mean, it's really hard to hear because me and Chris were talking over because that's just me and Chris do just talk football when we get together on Sunday. So I really haven't.
Are you going to be able to watch him without anything around you? Would it just be you watching the football and him commentating?
Probably, but it's
okay,
just.
So I'm saying this before you mute it. Listen to him one time, and if it doesn't impress you, then move on. Because I felt the same way you feeling about Brady right now is the same way I felt about Tony Romo, and I can listen to that motherfucker commentate a fucking football game.
I'd still rather have Charles Davis than him.
Well, 100%. Come on now. But if I gotta listen to it on the game that I want to watch, and it's him, you know what I'm saying? Like I agree in Bo we trust. All right. I hope you guys know Max Crosby is playing this Sunday. And your offensive line ain't really not that good. Zelly, let's be real. It's okay, but it ain't really that good. We got some D tackles that can get in there. So prepare to double team Christian Wilkins and let Max eat, or double team Max and let Christian Wilkins eat Jenkins. Adam Butler, Tyree Wilson is starting to get his legs together. I mean, you're not stopping. You're not stopping. Yeah, I'm about to say you're not stopping Snowden, who closed the game out for us last week. I mean, Spillane is a beast. You know what I'm saying? Jacorian Bennett is coming to his own. Jack Jones is that guy. Nate Hobbs is him. And Isaiah Palomalu, the nephew of Troy Polamalu, out there playing that safety. Oh, okay. Now, see, you didn't say nothing about my D line though, which is going to be in that backfield all day. Bo Nix better bring his. I'll say this: Bo Nix better bring his running shoes. The pocket, he will not be Andy Dalton in the pocket delivering dimes. I promise you.
Well, we just want to say we appreciate y'all hanging out with us on this open forum 252 of the Mizzle and Dub Show as we recap Thursday Night Football again. Falcons in overtime getting the win 36-30 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Kirk Cousins threw for 509 yards and 4 touchdowns and 1 pick as the Falcons wearing the old school jerseys with our alma mater logo getting the win. And
they should just wear those just
I agree.
Forever.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Hey, but he still closed it out, though. Now, you would have said the same thing if your defense closed it out against the Browns. So you stop it. A win is a win. And we close it out. No matter how. So once we do the same thing to your organization, I would love for you to come on here and just and say the same thing.
Well, congratulations to
who?
To Marshall Bruce Mathers III.
Yes,
he was about to become a granddaddy.
I love how she brought out the jersey and it had Grandpa on the yeah, that's dope.
Yes, that's dope. So, congrats to Haley Jade. About to become
like you said, M is going
Oh my
the
goodness.
Jets. So are you saying that you close out against the Jets? Is that it's the Browns got a better defense than the Jets?
Don't.
Is that
Oh.
is that where you're going?
Don't. Well, what I was really going was I was going to go here, and just
And what is that to?
the Jets, Aaron and the Jets, and then we'll go here because he really believes that. I'm just like, I can't do it.
I think the Browns defense is better than the Jets. Sorry.
Well, I do know
Now,
this.
offensive wise, 100%.
Now I'll say this: if the Jets don't pull
I'm just glad Nick Chubb wasn't playing in that game. Because if Nick Chubb was playing in that game, we lose that game. 100%.
I'll say this: if the Jets do not win in jolly old London, England, on Sunday,
Against who?
Against the 4-0 Vikings.
The 4-0. I don't think that's happening.
What the Jets do?
I think Justin Jefferson is going to run all over him.
Ooh. But seeing that matchup of Sauce Gardner versus JJ, now that's going to be worth the price of admission. Seeing those two
right now in that game, who's coming in the better quarterback?
Oh, Sam Darnold, without question.
All right. Better defense.
Right now, Minnesota. And right now, with the way they're running the ball, Aaron Jones has been running like a man possessed.
Why am I not going to not pick the Vikings in this game?
Sorry. I did not say I was picking the Jets. I'm just saying if the Jets lose this game, you know East Rutherford and the tri-state area is going to, and every Jets fan is going to lose their doggone mind. That's all I'm saying.
Win this game, Deb? I mean, I know any given Sunday, but if we're going to speak on our eyes and what we see in football right now, how do the Jets win this game? Besides getting pressure on the quarterback, because somebody can say that. Well, stop the quarterback. Oh, well, that's simple. But literally, where do the Jets win this game? Besides a miracle.
The Jets would have to try to pound Breece Hall and Allen in the run game and hope that the receivers can catch the ball, which has been an issue for the Jets.
Who's the defensive coordinator for the Vikings?
Oh, that'd be Brian Flores.
I don't have to say nothing the fuck else.
Hey, I'm not just because I sure do not have Minnesota starting off 4-0.
No, but since I've been watching them play the 4 weeks, I'm like, okay.
They are impressive. And oh, by the way, that's not even having their all-pro tight end by the name of TJ Hawkinson. And just wait till he gets back in the lineup.
And he came from the Lions, correct?
Correct.
Which I understand because the Lions got Sam Laporta, 100%. But you don't trade that man within your division.
No.
Your fucking conference.
No, you are absolutely correct. which is why I say Devontae will probably get traded to an NFC team, not an AFC team.
I would trade. I tell you, I would trade his ass to the fucking Giants.
I know you would.
Because he doesn't have no trade clause, right?
I don't know what.
You know what? I don't know what goes on now in the NFL. It's like because these players is so driven league by these players now. I don't know if they have to sign off on these trades nowadays. Because back in the day, if the owner told your ass you was getting traded to the damn whatever team,
you're going.
That's where you were going.
You're going.
Goodbye. Thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you got to be like, are you okay with going to Cleveland? Yeah? No, not Cleveland. Where? Oh, we'll see if we can work that out for you. What?
No.
This is why I can't be a supervisor.
You quit on you quit on my organization. I'm not gonna do right by you. No.
You heard what I said. Send his ass to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Send him to Duval.
I mean, maybe that might help out Trevor Lawrence. I don't know.
It might. I don't know. That remains.
But I'm more like, so you okay? You want to go to East Rutherford? Cool. You about to go play with Danny Dimes. So guess what? You can walk past Aaron Rodgers all the hell you want to because you guys play at the same stadium.
I can't stand you.
This is why I'm not a GM.
I just came across the 5th lubricant meme. Damn you.
Oh, you just
Damn you. Oh, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. But either way.
Yeah. Me, you, and I guess we'll be texting in our picks for this weekend.
Yes.
All right. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. But before we get out of here, as always, like to plug our friends here. So first item of bids is if you need beats or you want to collaborate or you just want to make music.
Hey, these beats ain't free.
These beats ain't for free, and neither is his talent. But there you see it. Zoroxon, all of his outlets, YouTube, IG, SoundCloud, Discord. Get with the man.
Super dope beat maker. You heard him on the intro.
Beat maker.
And you're going to hear his beat on the outro.
And also edition, videography, photography, editing, and all points in between of entertainment and in production. Please get with Creative Brothers Productions.
Will you be showing what they have done for our show and the A7?
Oh, certainly. Well, just to show the talents of Creative Brothers Productions.
Yes.
It goes a little bit something like this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Night Owl edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Yes, vote for us, vote for us. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. He is Mizzle, I am Dub, and
did y'all miss us? Because we missed you. Our apology.
Oh, and we are live.
So professional.
That's just one episode of what Creative Brothers Productions did for the Mizzle Dub Show.
Guess what? There's more.
Winter is coming. And he can make something magical happen here. And there goes the ball. It's going. It's going. You're a fan. Battles will be won. Hold on now.
At the 30, and he
Who's going to take victory?
He's and that's why championship points matter.
It's time for war.
War is coming up in January of 2025, less than 2 months away. Now, you see the QR code on your screen. Scan that. It will take you to acnfl.com to where you can register, and it will give you all the details on how to register and play in the Winter War in 2025. Brought to you by A7FL Nevada.
Oh, I can't.
Now, you already saw the new logo. We don't have it yet, but again, highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan on Jaffos TV. Please go to the Jaffos TV production page on YouTube and subscribe to our good friends, the All-Pro Jaffos, with the cuz EJ Wizzle, KP, and DJ Matsticks. To where if you DJ, and you like to party, and you just want to get out there and dance and take what your mama gave you, may we suggest And
what's the motto?
Never tell the DJ what to play.
Never, ever, ever.
Don't do that. He got you. He got you.
All day.
He got you. Also, speaking of our good friend, don't forget about the Alliance Sports Podcast with Alonzo Thomas, legendary son of the legendary Dr. Skip Thomas of the Oakland Raiders of the Soul Patrol secondary back in the 70s. In addition to that, also, on Thursdays and Saturdays, don't forget to catch Talking Ish with myself, Mizzle, and Chris, to where right now tequila is still in the lead in the battle for tequila, rum, and whiskey.
Of course it is. And that's how it's going to stay.
On Wednesdays on the Other Side of the Ball Network, join myself, Derek Duncan, Chris, Corey Hammond, and sometimes special correspondent Raymond Mason on the Other Side of the Ball, talking all things A7FL. I think that's all the plugs. I think we got everybody.
That's only the few times you've ever used my government on the show.
Well, you are a special correspondent, so.
I am. Yes, indeed.
But nonetheless, thank you all.
Wait to be there for January.
Yes. Thank you all for hanging out with us again as the Falcons beat the Buccaneers in overtime 36-30. The Mets come back to beat the Brewers 4-2 and advance to the division series against the Philadelphia Phillies. So the Phillies and Mets in one division series, Padres, Dodgers in another division series in the National League. In the American, it's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Detroit Tigers, and the New York Yankees taking on the Kansas City Royals. So all that gets going on Saturday. 4 games on Saturday, of course, 2 games tomorrow. UNLV taking on Syracuse, and Michigan State going to Oregon.
Wait, but did you say tomorrow or tonight?
Tonight.
Okay, cool.
Since it is technically officially Friday. So happy Friday to some of you. My Friday will be in about 47 hours. As you see, that's why Mizzle is fun right now. But nonetheless,
Shadow.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us on episode 252 on the Mizzle and Dub Show. For Mizzle, I'm Dub as the Super Dope Beatmaker takes us out. Just remember to take care of yourself and each other and be safe. God bless you guys, and you've been watching the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Indeed. Zelly, I'm going to holler at you.
Eat.
Oh, we know about the weeks. Weeks can come all day, every day. I don't have a problem with the weeks. But enjoy the sounds of the Super Dope Beatmaker as he takes us out. Listen to the drop. Hey, what they say in Hollow Knight? Hey, that boy good. That boy good. There's a little bit of heat. And the heat. With a heat.